Hi, I'm Bonnie from Miso Tasty. Today I'm going to show you how to make miso brownies. Now a lot of people are a bit surprised when they hear about this recipe. What's miso doing in a dessert? Well, actually miso works really well with puddings. It really brings out the rich, dark flavours of certain ingredients like dark chocolate. You might have heard of adding salt to dark chocolate in puddings, and this works in a similar way. Miso adds a real contrast to the sweetness of the pudding, as well as bringing a really deep umami flavour that you wouldn't expect. So this is essentially a classic brownie recipe that's been enhanced with miso. So let's have a look at the ingredients. You'll need 250 grams of unsalted butter, 100 grams of white miso paste, 220 grams of golden caster sugar, 60 grams of cocoa powder, half a teaspoon of baking powder, 200 grams of dark chocolate, 70 grams of plain flour, 3 large eggs plus an extra egg yolk, and a handful of walnuts. First of all, preheat the oven to 180 degrees C. Then set a heat-proof bowl over boiling water, then melt in the butter, break in the dark chocolate, keep stirring until it reaches a nice thick sauce. So because miso is such a thick paste, it's really a good idea to mix in a little bit of this melted chocolate and butter into the miso first, like that. Give that a stir. So what that does is just loosens up the thick paste. Makes it easier to fold into the chocolate. Otherwise what you can get is quite lumpy pieces in the brownie, and you want a really smooth consistency. Okay, and we'll fold that in a tablespoon at a time. In a medium bowl, mix together the sugar, baking powder, flour and cocoa powder, and then pour it all into the chocolate miso mixture. Remove the batter from the heat and whisk in the eggs one by one, including the extra egg yolk. Finally, fold in the walnuts and pour the batter into a lined baking tin. In the oven, bake it for 30 to 40 minutes. The walnuts will be nice and golden and the brownies will be cooked but slightly soft to the touch. That smells really good. So here we are, miso brownies. Cool it for 20 minutes before you can lift it out so it's nice and firm. Here we go. Let's pop it on a board like this so it's easier to cut. Let's have a taste of this. Right, let's give it a little taste. That looks really good. It's really crumbly on the top, moist on the inside. So good. The miso really contrasts with the rich flavours of the chocolate, contrasts with the sweetness as well. The miso really makes sure the brownie goes really nice and soft and fudgy on the inside as well. Really recommend this recipe. Have it with ice cream, creme fraiche, berries, with a cup of coffee. Honestly, you should really make this. Your friends will love you. Now, if you enjoyed the recipe today, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more miso tastiness.